Hey everybody, this week here in Basement Mechanic we're going to make a press brake. I currently have, it's a Harbor Freight 12 ton, and you can also make it for pretty much any other Harbor Freight you want. The 12 ton is 16 inches between the rails, and the 20 tons are 22 inches between the rails. The 12 ton, the diameter of the post is just about 1 inch, and the diameter of the post on the 20 ton is about 1 inch 5/60. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So right now, since I'm making the 12 ton, you need to adjust your numbers accordingly if you go to make a for the 20 ton. The first thing I did was to cut 2 pieces of hot rolled steel. I have 3/8 by 4. You're probably better off with 1/2 inch. This is what I have. 16 inches long. Remember, the 20 ton is 22 inches, so about 6 inches longer. I used 1/8 inch angle iron here, just so you can see. And what I'm going to do is this. I cut 14 inches. What we're going to do is I'm going to take the magic marker or a pencil. These are 1 inch strips. 16. This is 16. This is 14. The difference is 1 inch. Drawing a line on both ends. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line on both ends 1 inch. So that way there, when I go to weld this in, we'll keep it 1 inch from both ends. Now the pusher bar is going to be 16 inches too. And I'll show you that. Right here. That's going to be, and what we're going to do is we're going to end up, since it's the same length, I'm going to use 1 inch tubings on the side and go up with them. And then we'll weld them together so that this is inserted between the two 1 inch square tubings. You could use round, you could use, if you wanted to use the all 1.5 inch angle iron, you could just weld them in either like that, or weld them in like that, just into the corner. And you just have to make yourself your angle iron a centerpiece. Since these are 1.5 inches, it'd be 13 inches. Right now I'm marking the center of the plate, which is about 2 inches. Well, and what I'm doing is just taking the 1 inch, going on both sides, make sure it's about even, and it is. The first thing you want to do is tack your 2 ends here and there. Now I got a nice tack on both ends. Probably a little too much on this side. So I think before I weld the sides in, I'm going to just grind it out. As you can see in the video, I just put a bunch of tacks in it. And if you look from the top, you can see them about 1 inch from the end. Okay, now that that's all tacked in, what I did was I cut a piece of strips about 3/4 of an inch high at work. So you can just weld them in. Okay, as you can see in the video, you can see all the tacks I did. Now I will probably at some point maybe finish welding the whole thing. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just make a new one. I'm not too sure. I know the little kiddos have been wanting to learn how to weld, so I might just have him make another one and have him weld all entire seams. Okay, hey everybody. What I did was I cut 2 pieces of 1 inch square tubing 6 inches long. I have them shimmed out a 1/16, top and bottom, so it makes the inside slot about a 1/2 inch wide. And I did was I shoved this down in the V because that'll be the bottom and it should have clearance. So what we're going to do is we're going to weld these in, and then we'll weld the top bar, and then we'll end up doing the other side. Okay, this is where we are so far. As you can see, I have the V block, the two side pieces, and now the 1-inch tubes, and I welded the little top rails on. I always went over them with the flap wheel. And now the pusher is here. And you can see the pusher goes in, and it goes side to side. It's going to go up and down. And now we've got to do is we've got to make the piece attached to the press. And I think I'll do is I'll probably stick it in the press and tack weld it in place, or just weld it in place. And we'll just give it a little shot bending some metal. I really need this next week. We're working on the skid plate on the GY6, as we nicknamed Frankie, the Honda 3-wheeler converting with the GY6. And I guess after this we'll probably maybe hit a little coat of paint, something like that. Okay, here we are at the Bridgeport again. I have the here we are at the Bridgeport again. I have the piece. It's just a piece of I think it's 3/4 pipe. It's got a 1-inch 050 hole. So we got to do now, we got to drill and tap a hole in it. And I'm just going to use 5/16 18 because that's what I have all here ready to go. And I am just going to eye this in. I'm not going to do anything real fancy here. I don't think it needs to be real fancy. Not very tight. Yes, you can probably hear the noise in the background. That's a heater. Now that's a 5/16 18 thread. It's an F257 drill. You can get away with a 1/4-inch drill depending on what you're doing. And like that. For a screw now. Okay, you can see in the video I have the whole thing installed in the press. The only thing I haven't done is this. I haven't welded this in. So I think what I'm going to do is just while it's in there, buzz it in place. That's pretty good tech. All the way up, you can actually see it swinging. But it's not bad, it's only up about 1/8 inch. Now it's down. So, let me just grab a piece of metal here. Let's give this a little bend. Here's a leftover piece I had from the engine bracket for the GY6. I don't really think I need it. I think what we'll do is we'll put that in there like that. And let's see how it bends. Good for your bar. I like that. As you can see in the video, I bent it. I got a pretty big radius. I didn't do anything to the bottom of the piece here. I figured these are so easy to make. I can make ones with different radiuses or whatever I want. And it's pretty close to a 90. This is the end of the Harbor Freight brake thing. I think they're called press brake, bending brake. As you can see, it was actually fairly simple. You probably could build the whole thing for about $100. Pretty much everything I used was this scrap metal kicking around at work, at home. You know, you really can do anything you want. I mean, if you want, you can put springs in there. I really don't think you need it. These are way strong enough. And that's pretty much it. If you have any comments or questions, send me a message. Okay, here's a picture of the bottom piece, all painted. I used like a gray-black bumper spray. The top piece, I painted it orange, matched the Harbor Freight press. And that's pretty much it. After this, I'll have a picture of the whole assembly. Thank you. Bye. You know, tell me what you think. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If not, well, send me a comment. Tell me why you don't like it. I mean, sometimes negativity, not even negativity, but hearing what you're doing wrong helps you get better. Thanks.